I believe so. Kanye West has severed his ties with the Gap.
I thought he been did this shit. He been talking about it for a while, goddamn it.
He said he can't argue with somebody who has less money than him.
So he got more money. He probably do got more money.
He has more money than the Gap.
Yeah, you right. But I just feel like that shouldn't be why. Like what?
And he also said he's the only one that could bring the Gap back ever. So since he's not going to do it, it's over with for Gap.
I ain't know it was over with for Gap. I ain't never shopped at Gap, so I don't really know how that go. Goddamn. You ever shopped at the Gap?
Way back in the day, way back in the day when people were shopping at the Gap.
Yeah. Oh, so it's been over with for the Gap anyway.
I believe so. Do we even have a Gap store here? They had a store.
I don't know if we have one anymore.
There's one on what's the name? Shit, Bridge Street.
Oh, it's new. Yeah.
There's one on Bridge Street.
Yeah,
that's why I thought that, because like all the shit on Bridge Street, goddamn.
H&M, Gap, all that shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Gap is doing. I guess they doing their thing for the people who wear it, but Kanye said it's over for him, and what Kanye West says goes.
I guess so. So shit, Gap might as well just do one of them goddamn everything must go sales and goddamn close the doors, because
Kanye West said so.
He just said fuck this shit.
So he was mad, and while we on this with Gap, we can so let's start with the Adidas, because I don't think we talked about that.
I don't think we talked about it either.
This nigga.
No.
He mad at Adidas too.
Yeah, you know he mad at them too. Everybody he's done business
got
with
ripped off by Adidas.
No.
They put out a bunch of old versions of Yeezys and changed a little bit of color here and there, threw the Adidas tag on it.
I saw some shit about that, yeah.
And it don't seem like, I mean, it got out there, but it don't seem like it was really a big deal to people, especially not the powers that be, I don't think.
That's a big deal to Yeezy.
Well, yeah.
So,
I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
But I mean, you this business, you got to know your contracts, hell.
That's exactly.
For real,
They could be in the contract once we're done with this and that.
They're going to do this shit if they can. I feel like Dunks is a knockoff of Jordan 1s, goddamn.
Well, were they in a breach of contract? I doubt Jordan had a great
I don't know the contract.
Nah, I thought it was a breach. I think it was in the contract.
Yeah, I don't know the contract for real, but I mean, it depends on what's in that motherfucker.
Because with Gap, he's saying they didn't let him pick, like, the colors. They didn't let him pick the pricing. Like, he just fed up with them because they not letting him do what he wants to do. And it sounds kind of what...
How this shit went with celebrity and designers and shit. Like, you put your name on this shit, and these people got them design.
You know, not with Kanye,
endorsement.
Though.
Not
yeah, I thought that's how this shit went for real. Like,
no, that's like an endorsement.
I bet, like, Rockefeller, Jay-Z, them wasn't in that motherfucker drawing goddamn pants ideas and shit.
He wasn't a designer neither.
That was, yeah, but he had his own people doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He wasn't going to
I feel like
Nike and saying
ain't with this
Rockefeller
shit.
by Nike.
I feel
and
like
just doing Nike shit and putting Rock. That's not the same thing at all.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeezy, I feel like Yeezy is doing this shit himself. Goddamn it.
He like to be hands on for
sure. He
sure.
ain't got no people to goddamn design this shit. He's designing this shit. Goddamn.
Yeah,
he got a team. He got a team too, though.
I feel like that ain't how it used to go.
He got a team of designers.
That's what I'm saying.
But they work with him.
Yeah, it's his.
Believe me.
Design with his.
That's
team.
what I'm saying. I feel like that ain't shit how shit usually go. That's why him and the Gap and Adidas and shit ain't really working out for real.
Well, but he's not doing what people usually do. People
that's what I'm saying.
No, listen. People usually do an endorsement.
Right.
He's not doing an endorsement.
Right. He's actually designing the shit.
It doesn't matter if you design it or not. It matters. Those are two different structures.
I know that.
Of like a thing.
We're saying the same thing.
Are we?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, because the type of situation that he's put himself into or set up or agreed to allows him creative control to a certain extent, allows him be able to make decisions for his own brand that he has.
Right.
As opposed to just representing someone else's brand that he won't have those decisions to be able to make with.
Right.
You're saying that the problem is because usually people just don't worry about making the decision. They just let the other folks make the decisions.
Right. He's doing something that most people don't do, and the big companies don't fucking don't like that for real.
Yeah,
So
I
now
understand
they-
Why
what
would
you're
now
they
they
saying.
have a
sign the deal
problem.
with him if they didn't like it?
Because they don't.
He got him all kind of money. Both
I mean,
companies.
you're right. He got him all
That don't
kind
make
of
no
money.
sense at all.
You're right. He
I
got
believe
him
it's
money
over
and
with.
shit.
It's done,
But that's
or
why-
they fed up with it.
That's why they wouldn't let him pick the colors and all that other shit. Like, nah, we gonna do this. We just need your name. And he like, nah, fuck that. Like, bitch, you're not gonna just use my name. I
But he
need the
just
colors
did
and
the
all
trash
that
bag
shit.
thing. You seen that?
Yeah, I saw this shit.
So
Yeah.
he just did that. That went viral. It went up. Folks went to Gap.
And
Kanye,
built
he
the
just
trash bags.
said what he do, man. At the end of the day, Kanye West feels like he's bigger than the brand. You know what I'm saying? The
Absolutely.
brands that he's working with.
Yeah.
So he's
But
like, fuck y'all.
He probably is.
Do you
though.
think that's valid?
And he is.
But
Yeah,
I
so
feel
for
like-
sure.
So where's that? Do you think there's a problem with his reaction, with how he's handling this?
Shit,
If that's valid,
man,
if he
yeah,
is
I'll
bigger,
be.
because he's the reason they're getting the money. He's a bigger name. He's in more facets of entertainment and consumer goods than
I don't
just this one or
understand
two company.
Why he wouldn't be his own brand anyway? Like, it's right
Well, that's
now.
what he said he's gonna do.
Like,
Now he said he's
working
gonna
with
start
Gap
just
and
trying
That's
to
what he
working
open
been
up
with
his
wanting
own
to
Adidas
do.
don't make sense to me right now. No way. Because I mean, for real, like I can see what he's saying. Like motherfuckers buy Adidas for real, but Yeezys was for some different shit for Adidas or whoever the fuck had them for real. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
people go as far to say that just the whole mesh shoe period is because of Kanye.
That's not true.
Them might be the first ones I saw that was popular. I will say,
Y2 Adidas. Look that up.
I will say when them Yeezys came out, there was the mesh shoe like that. A lot of other mesh shoes came out after that. Goddamn it! I didn't see a lot of them because when I first saw them, I was like, that's a weird ass shoe. Like you just gonna wear this cloth ass shoe outside and shit. Goddamn it! And then after that, it was like, oh, it's a lot of these motherfuckers now. Goddamn it! But the Yeezy was the first one I really noticed for real. And then it was a lot of them, goddamn it.
If you look up Y2 Adidas on your phone, that designer, that's where Yeezy got his shit from, bro. That's where a lot of these designers, sneakers and all that, that's where they got their shit from.
Yeah.
The whole way he make his shoe is exactly the way that Yeezy do his shit.
But I think Yeezy made this shit popular for real.
Oh, he definitely did with us. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's what everybody do.
Yeah, if
They
a
take
rapper
some
do
shit,
this
you know what I'm saying,
it's
and
gonna
then
be popular
and
for
redo
real.
it.
So he should be spazzing, and he need to go on and just open up his own shit.
Should have been did that.
He should have been done this shit.
I don't know if he would have been able to do this. If I don't know. I don't know if you can say that. Like, it's different when you go and make a company that's been around longer than Nike the hot shit again.
I mean, I
and
know.
then go open up your own.
Yeah,
store.
that's what I'm saying. He shouldn't have done it first. But once he did a couple with Nike, and
He should have been did it
and then
though.
they seen like, oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
like,
he couldn't
this
have
shit
jumped
big
in
as
there
hell.
like that. He
And
tried to
then-
do that. That's
why
why
he-
Louis
that's-
Vuitton and them wasn't
Yeah,
fucking
it
with
was
him
a
and
long
all
time.
that.
That was on the sway rant. He been trying to do it.
He tried to do that, but they wouldn't accept him. He was like, they accept Ralph Lauren and all these, you know what I'm saying? But they won't
But
accept
that's what
me.
I'm saying. Like, why do you think that he shouldn't be trying to go through these other?
If
I
you
don't know,
feel like-
medians
If you
still.
feel like you bigger than fucking Reebok and Nike or whatever, then ain't no.
Just because you bigger than them don't mean you got more money. Just like we talk
No,
about
you ain't got
views
more-
and streams and
yeah,
shit
you right,
all the time. Like,
but I mean, that would.
But
be the
in his
point
case,
going through
that's
that for
pretty
real.
much is the case.
That would be the point going.
Yes,
through
sir.
the company
That
like
has to be the
No,
case.
you think he can buy like enough factories and pay enough people and all that shit to open up everything to just do everything just him?
For sure.
On some Tyler Perry shit, he could just go and drop a bag
For
right
sure.
now. I don't think so. I
On
doubt,
top of credit line, which is the same thing that these big companies use. Hell
I
yeah.
doubt he has enough liquid.
They don't got liquid. No one's working
Yeah,
with liquid,
he
bro.
gonna go to a bank.
So he got
and
put
they
up
gonna
all
pay
his
for most
stuff
of that shit.
for leverage.
Bro,
For what's it called to start with a C or something?
collateral.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You gotta
See, y'all
understand.
trying to talk about me. Y'all
I'm
know
just
the words.
saying. Nah.
Hell no.
You knew that one too, goddamn.
Just like Irv Gotti, his deal, and
Yeah.
he's nowhere near as big as Kanye West. So imagine if Kanye West got a deal like that, what it would be if Kanye West got a
deal
deal.
was only 300 mil.
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot of money.
But he ain't
Not
you
to try to open up, not to
he
do
ain't got
what.
it big.
Imagine if
Kanye
imagine if Kanye got a deal of that stature, what it would be. It'll probably be 3 B's.
Nike and Reebok though. You do what the fuck you can and sell that shit and grow that shit like a business for real, goddamn it. He ain't got to come out and have a fucking Nike size factory and a Nike size rollout. Goddamn it!
But I think
your factory made 10,000 pair of shoes.
I
Like
think
you
if
said,
you-
these motherfuckers.
But I think maybe he needs to though. This is why I'm saying this. So if you have access to however many factories Adidas has, and when your shoe is made and done, and you finalize it and you sign off on it, and they start making shoes, it's a lot of motherfuckers making your shoe right now.
You right. All
You
over
have to
there.
do. You can only get this small size factory and start out like the first
right,
level of the
yeah.
Sims. You can't keep up with that, and now your whole business model changes.
Yeah.
So it's not the same. I think that's what he would be trying to like. Someone like a Louis Vuitton, the amount of time they've been around for me to be able to come. That's true, but that's not here nor there with what we talking about when we talking about how big he is. They didn't start out this big
Yeah,
with
they
one
ain't started
factory.
out Kanye West.
So it's a different thing. They
Right,
didn't
that's
start out
another
with
thing.
this many customers and one little factory.
Yeah.
They started out with a few customers, so it'd be a different thing. If
Look
you
at what
taking
he
that
sells and who he outsells as far as the shoes, bro. That's all you got to do. He outsells everybody. So
Yeah.
therefore, he's doing
So
he's doing the
saying,
most
like,
numbers.
These people that realize I'm whooping their ass should give me the courtesy of letting me run shit, which is some crazy shit.
Him
and I
being
get it.
arrogant,
Yes, of
course.
I get it.
And
But
that ain't-
also for him, for when people say, because I just feel like he's horrible at trying to articulate his point. He is horrible. I don't feel like it. He's very bad at trying to articulate his point. But when people be saying stuff like he should just do it himself or he should just do it on his own, and he say he this $1 billion or whatever, like the amount of money it would take to get the material, get the workers, build the buildings,
Yeah,
get,
it
like
ain't gonna
all
be
this.
easy. That's why
I'm not talking about if it's gonna be easier now. I'm talking about if this makes sense business wise.
Shit,
When
yeah.
I know that
if you
we
want
signed
your
a
own
deal
shit,
saying
it ain't but one way to do it though. If not,
but
you got to
it's
conform
more
to
than
what,
one way to skin a
what
cat
them people
sometimes,
gonna
right?
do. Goddamn.
Have you seen that shit on Shaq's shoe warehouse? Shaq
He
shoe.
was talking about how he didn't want to do it. He told him to stop making the shoe.
Have you
shit.
seen
He
how
started making
big
his
that
own.
warehouse is, bruh?
Shaq got shoes all over the country. Goddamn.
Shaq shoes
Yeah,
is
man.
selling like a motherfucker, bruh.
If Shaq
From
can do it,
$15
Yeezy
to
can
$30.
do it, goddamn.
And the warehouse they show is enormous, bigger than Nike, bigger than. You don't need 1 million warehouses when you do shoes, and they don't have many warehouses. They probably got 1 or 2 that's pumping like a motherfucker.
How long was Shaq selling shoes before that happened?
Shaq
Or
ain't never
selling
been
anything?
Shaq ain't never been. Know what I'm saying?
Shaq's been in business
He doing it
for
off his
decades.
face. He doing it off his face, just
But
like how
see,
Kanye
he
West
came out
came.
with his shoes at Walmart though, so.
He
soon as
came
they
up with
dropped,
Reebok. It was on Reebok.
It was before.
There's Reebok.
Well, yeah,
there
nah,
was
them
shoes
was
There's
before
Reebok.
that.
Them was just
And he was
endorsement
selling
deals
jerseys
and shit.
before that. He was selling shirts
Yeah,
before
for sure.
that.
The same thing you doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So if he don't have the money to do what he's trying to do with his business plan for how he wants to put clothes and shoes and change fashion forever type shit, but he knows all these infrastructures are set up and you should just let a black man run it. You still feel like he should go the slower route with less infrastructure that changes his business plan than going with his business plan and saying y'all tripping, y'all need to just let me take this shit over.
Hey,
I mean, I don't even know if that route's gonna be slower. You see what I'm
It
saying?
has to be if you don't have that
if
infrastructure.
I'm in Kanye West shoes, I'm building.
It's like going
factories
independent.
around This motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Ye got a lot of money.
Give
And
me
he
a
can
deal
do a lot
with
of shit.
Amazon. And you can only get these Yeezys
Well,
from Amazon.
No,
now,
you just
goddamn.
said no. You just cut
No,
everybody else out.
just a distribution deal. That's all.
But you just cut everybody. Nah, don't fuck with nobody else. You got to do
No,
this shit on
you
your
can
own.
distribute them through Amazon. You making your own shoe still. Like you still making the shoe. You just ain't putting them in no shoe store.
You gotta understand
Nah,
too.
he talking about doing his own stores and shit.
Nike's
You can do
Nike's
that shit
just
too.
getting their own store too. Nike went through Hibbs. Nike was on Nike's. Well, one of them, one of those people are pulling all these shoes out the store and opening up. I think it is Nike,
Nike?
and opening up their own
They
stores.
had Nike outlets for a long time.
An
Right,
outlet,
outlet different.
an outlet. They're gonna have actual stores that's all Nike.
Like Foot
They're
Locker-
just now doing
Foot
it.
Locker don't have Nikes no more. You can't go buy no Nikes from Foot Locker no more.
They're just they're just not doing that. As long as they've been in business. You see what I'm saying? And plus, times have changed, man. He got the internet. He got so many fucking avenues.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
crazy.
You make the shoe, goddamn, and sell that bitch online, goddamn, that bitch out of there.
All his shit sell out.
That bitch gonna sell out. Absolutely. No matter how
I
many
feel like
shoes
y'all
you
are
make.
simplifying it.
It's simple.
is,
Shit, what
bro.
you mean?
Well, you already been in motion.